Greetings, everyone, and welcome. This is Roleplay Theory. I'm Stan Darby, joined by Casey Blake.
Hello.
Welcome to Faction Turn number 2.
Yeah.
Casey,
February.
Let's talk a bit about what we did in the interim.
Yeah. So the PCs got a quest from the syncretic Protestant pagans, who have currently fronted them their $1 million loan to buy this ship, and their quest was go to the Jiao Yin Corporation, get a bunch of robotics equipment, and bring it back to us. So the PCs did it. They didn't look in the box. They didn't ask what they were delivering, whatever. So what we decided to do was give the syncretic Protestant pagans cyber ninjas for half price. So 3 credits instead of 6.
Right. Basically, we took the shipping off because the players did it for them.
Right. So we took 3 credits from the syncretic Protestant pagans, gave it to the Jiao Yin Corporation, and then the pagans got new asset cyber ninjas available in their arsenal. So yeah, that was the PC's turn for January and February, because it took them that long to do that. So now we're going to start. Are you in Roll20?
Yes.
We're going to start with faction number 13. Looks like the New Book Muslims.
New Book Muslims.
I'm thinking...
I'm going to go ahead real quick as you're talking. Go ahead and continue on. I'm just going to do all the math and do all their income for this month.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and do that.
I'll do all
That's
for
cool.
You. Yeah.
That's cool. I think the New Book Muslims, again, are going to use their party machine to attack the neo-fundamentalist Muslims. That's what they did last time.
Right, worked
They're
out for
going to
them
do it again. All the neo-fundamentalists have to defend with are cyber ninjas or harvesters. They just bought harvesters last turn. I'm thinking they have to defend with their harvesters, because the cyber ninjas don't even have a counterattack and only have 4 hit points. So let's see if the harvesters can defend against the party machine.
Right.
You want to roll a cunning v cunning for me? Or do you want to do the money and I'll roll it?
Give me just a second. I'm making sure I do all of the trickiness. Go ahead. You just go ahead and do your business. I just have to make sure I minus the correct amount of things.
No, I understand. I said cunning versus cunning. Neo-fundamentalist Muslims sit at 3, and the New Book Muslims sit at 4 cunning. So this is the New Book fighting the Neo-fundamentalist. Yes. Okay. 1d10. /roll. 1d10 plus 4. Got a 7. Actually got a 6. No, I got a 10. My dice are not functioning correctly. 1d10 plus 3.
Always check the chat.
Right? Okay, so looks like a successful attack. Let me double check their tags really quick and make sure that that's still true. The neo-fundamentalist Muslims are plutocratic.
Wow. A lot of money out there now.
That was a cunning versus cunning
Breath
attack.
of Crove are 21.
21. Yeah. And the New Book Muslims are Machiavellian, which means the New Book Muslims
Machiavellian only
they successfully attacked,
so they didn't need the help.
They didn't need the help. So they deal 2d6 damage to the Neo-Fundamentalist Harvesters.
Okay.
They just bought last turn.
So we're going to do 2d6. That roll comes out to be 10.
So, the Harvesters... Wait a minute.
What happened?
They were just purchased last turn. I just think they can't act the turn that they're purchased.
So they can...
Yeah, they're fine.
Do they get a counterattack?
No. Now, the mercenaries... The New Book Muslim mercenaries, do they attack too, don't you think?
Oh yeah, it'd be a whole... It's all or nothing.
I think so too. So that's a wealth versus force. So, the New Book Muslims give me a wealth. New Book Muslims.
What do you need?
It's going to be 1d10 plus... There it is. 3.
That's 10.
And then a 1d10 plus 1.
That's 10.
So they both get to do their thing.
Nifty.
So let's do a 2d4 plus 2.
We have 4, 6.
And cyber ninjas don't get to counterattack.
Yeah.
So the
They
neo-fundamentalist Muslims are down to just their base of influence.
they have
They have
no
no
assets. Oh my goodness. What do you do to make an attack on a base of influence?
It functions exactly the same as an asset. The base of influence just represents the asset that you attack that actually lowers their hit points on the faction tracker.
So when you hit a base of influence, it is like Magic the Gathering. You actually get through to their faction hit points.
Yes, it is very much like Magic.
That makes exact sense.
Yes. So
Oh my good, we're in red zone damage. The new book Muslims may be the first faction out of the game.
the neo-fundamentalist Muslims.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah. Okay. I wanted to make sure because I was looking at the timeline. I didn't want to type it in wrong. So the New Book Muslims destroy
Cyber ninjas and harvesters.
the neo-fundamentalist.
Neofundamentalist. Which is far too many letters for a word.
New Book Muslims destroy neo-fundamentalist harvesters and cyber ninjas. Crazy.
Feels bad, man.
All right. That's their turn.
Nifty Triscuits right there.
So, no, not 1d10 plus 3. I need 1d23 plus 1.
Which comes out to
5.
Is it? It is 5. Okay, so that goes down 5 down from the top on the timeline.
On the timeline.
Is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have the Rahimi Caesarians.
Yeah, that's right. Cool.
Top window count.
They moved their demagogue last turn. They moved their demagogue to Warda.
Warda. So now.
So their demagogue is trying to. Let me double check. This is the Rahimi.
Yep, and they have a Preceptor Archive.
Yeah, they're trying to put a base of influence on Warda. Now, the asset tracker, and we look at Warda. That's the only thing on this planet. So
Yeah, it's uncontested.
Yeah. Let me real quick look in the book. They are seizing a planet? No, they're just expanding their influence right now. A faction buys a base of influence on a planet which they have at least one other asset. Faction rolls a 1d10 plus cunning against every other faction on the planet. Any of the others that equal or beat the faction roll may make an immediate free attack against the base of influence if they wish. So yeah, they can just... There's nothing else here to fight against them.
No, they just take the planet.
Yeah, they get a base of influence on this planet.
Yep.
So, timeline. Rahimi Caesarians get base. Get BOI on... what planet? Warda?
Uh-huh.
Cool. And that's their turn.
Yep. On to the next one.
Cool.
Roll it.
Three.
No, it didn't. Didn't roll nothing that time. That's weird.
It did on mine.
It doesn't usually roll anything.
Yeah.
3, which comes out to...
Glasgow Pippinger Band.
Hello, Pippinger Band.
They're on Huertas.
Yes, but they're also on Plasgon, and they're also on Kartik.
Right, they moved last turn. They moved their blockade runners and their seductress to Huertas.
Yes, they move. Yeah, they get their move before...
Because they want to establish a base of influence on that planet, right?
Right.
And there's no faction currently on that planet to stop them.
As in someone else with a base of influence.
Well, they're stealthed. And their new base of influence will be stealthed.
Right, but the seductress is not stealth.
She should be.
Is that her thing with her? Did she say stealth?
No, the Plasgon... Everything the Plasgon Pippinger Band owns is stealthed.
Ah.
Because they have the secretive tag.
Yes.
So they're going to get a base of influence on Huertas.
Interesting. And the Ishmali? I don't know if it's the Ishmali or the... I'm going to go back and look at the timeline.
Stella Unity are the ones that are on that planet trying to get her.
Right. To
but
intercept.
They have to find her first. And right now she's totally...
Buried, dug in.
Dug in. Yes, stealthed.
Ah, yes. So, and the Brats of Krovi have moved grav tanks and infantry to Lamella.
Yes.
That's exciting.
We need to actually go into the asset tracker and give the Plasgon Pippinger Band and the Rahimi Caesarians both a new base of influence on those planets. So the Rahimi Caesarians
get the faction tracker or the asset tracker?
The asset tracker.
Oh, he said faction tracker. Yeah, we should have.
Plasgon Pippinger Band gets one.
Right.
Huertas is 504, Manavi, and Huertas. Yeah, I don't know where Warda is off the top of my head right now.
It's in Badriha.
Badriha. Okay, cool.
Editing this is so much easier with 2 people.
So that's going great for all of them.
Okay, next.
Roll again.
So that sets us with Spiker Multistellar.
They activated their harvesters. Oh yeah, they're trying to make a bunch of money so they can pay all that money. So I think they're going to do the same thing.
Spiker, what are you talking about now?
Well, last month they activated their harvesters and their venture capital.
Yes.
And then they gave 11 credits to the Brats of Krovi.
Yes.
Because their goal right now is to give all that money away.
Right. They need
For influence.
28.
Right. They're at 11 of 28.
Right. And their
So
current faction credits that he has is 5.
let's activate the harvesters and stuff again.
Okay, so harvesters do.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Whoops, I went the wrong way. Spiker Multistellar. We're going to do the venture capital, so roll me 1d8.
4.
So there's 1. And then roll a 1d6.
1.
So Spiker makes 1
Additional credit.
1 credit.
Okay.
Feels bad, man.
I mean, he made bank last game.
Right?
And gave it all to the Brats of Krovi.
In the faction tracker, real quick, let me just update this. Spiker. No, he hasn't spent any yet. And I think we're just going to sit on that 6 for now. We can always dump it later, you know what I mean? Right now we're just going to sit on it and see if we want to do anything with it next turn. We also did... I'm pretty sure we completed Expand Influence for the Rahimi Caesarians. Their goal is completed, right?
Yep.
So...
Do they need a new goal?
Yeah, I think they want, right now, and this is just my opinion, they probably want to wait for 4 turns. And
Peaceable
build
Kingdom.
up.
Okay.
So they got their expansion for free on a...
No-name, nobody planet.
Right, on a no-name, nobody planet. So next turn, they're going to try and upgrade that planet to tech level 5. And...
Is it 5 or 4? Because 5 is really high.
Tech level 4. And they're gonna they're just sit on it and try and make some money and try and get their shit together. The other one that we expanded was what was the other one that we did? Go to the timeline. Please. Plasgon?
Huertas. Plasgon Pipagers on Huertas. They got a BOI on Huertas.
Oh, no. They're
Is inside enemy territory. Has nothing
goal.
to do.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with expanding influence.
Like, plant a number of stealth assets equal to your cunning score.
Okay, so I think they just got
1.
They just got another one when they bought the base of influence on that planet. That brings them up to 3.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna upgrade. Oh, they don't even have a note yet. I'll give them a note. They're at 3 out of...
Got it. 3 out of 6.
Ooh, I have to reload now.
Did I do it again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did it again. I'll just let you do it. It's okay. My bad.
Sorry.
No, it's cool. Yeah, I think we're good. Right? You think we're good? I feel like we're good.
Timeline. Plasgon Pipagers. Done. Roll it. 8. 8 gets us to 9. Zahidi Combine.
Okay, so they moved their scavenger fleet to Nagor.
Yep.
Because their goal is...
Planetary domination.
Planetary
seizure.
So let me look at what you have to do to do a planetary seizure real quick. Seize planet. The faction must destroy all unstealth assets on the planet. If all assets cannot be destroyed in one turn, the faction must continue the attempt until either successful or all of their own assets on the planet have been destroyed. No other actions can be taken in the meanwhile. Once resistance has been crushed, the attacker must maintain at least one unstealthed asset on the world for 3 turns.
Whoa.
So, Zahidi Combine. They're at 1. They move their fleet there. So this is turn 0 of 3 or turn 1 of 3?
Okay, was planetary seizure also... That was also the goal of the Rahimi Caesarians, correct?
Right.
So they don't get Peaceable Kingdom. They're still planetary seizure. They have to keep that unit there for 3 turns. There's no enemies to kill, but they still have to keep it there for 3 turns, correct?
Cool. And so I'm going to add to them. They've got a base of influence on Warda, and they're at 1 of 3 on planetary seizure.
Yes. I'll add a note on their planetary seizure.
Is that the right kind of seizure, or is that the other kind of seizure? Or are they spelled the same?
Seizure.
Okay, I spelled it right. So, the Zahidi Combine, that's who we're doing right now, right?
Yes, sir.
Does the base of influence cost money?
It's not in the asset table.
Yeah, it is.
No, it isn't. It's in the. It's not on the asset table. Base of influence. My bad. It is. It's in the wealth category, and it doesn't cost anything.
Okay, that's what I thought. So they get a base of influence on Nagore, and they're at 1 out of 3 on planetary seizure.
Do they get a base of influence?
Why wouldn't they?
They don't have. They haven't seized the planet. They don't have a base of influence, other than the fact that they're standing there.
You don't have to own a planet to have a base of influence.
Ah, so planetary seizure is bigger than just a base of influence.
Yes, for
Planetary
sure.
seizure is I own the planet.
Right, base of influence just means
I have somebody on the planet that can do shit.
we have a
A seductress on the planet.
Right.
Whereas owning a planet is this is my planet. I make
So-
the rules here. Timeline. So yeah, they're just waiting. They just have to wait.
Cool.
Next turn. 10.
10.
That takes us to Amaviska Council. Failed to
Yeah.
make creds with harvesters. So
Oh,
Amaviska
they're
Council.
on their peaceful kingdom, right?
Yeah, so they just roll in another turn.
Yep. Yeah, let's do harvesters again. Roll 1d6.
I'm gonna tick them up. And then we'll roll 1d6. And that's a 4.
Hold on, I have to reload my file again.
What happened?
We did the same thing.
Oh, I mean,
I know.
it's just a thing,
I
man.
know.
I'm just being helpful. And
They rolled a 4?
Whoa! I moved my faction tracker. Get over there.
Right.
They rolled a 4.
Okay, go ahead, give them 1 extra credit,
Yes.
and I'll do the timeline.
Okay. So they're at
On
7. They're at 7 creds right now.
Okay. Let's roll again, huh? This is going much faster.
Yes, this is going much better. 23, which really means 24 in the timeline.
Victory Union.
Bandito clan.
So
Unless...
did I say that wrong? No, I said that wrong.
Yeah,
You're
Bandito
right.
clan.
Moved skirmishers to Fatina to
Establish
establish a base of influence.
So,
So
everybody's moved to Fatima.
they're going to get a base of influence.
Here's something cool. In the top right of your bar, I don't know if you have this, okay, right above where it says March 3200,
Uh-huh.
there's a little bar right there.
Uh-huh.
Type in fat. Like a little search bar.
No, I don't have that.
Why don't you have any of this?
I don't know.
Anyways, I typed in fat and it brought up all of the things in your comments that you've written that have the word Fatima in it. so I can know which ones are actually going to go on Fatima.
Nice. So they got a base of influence on Fatima, and
What are they going to do with it?
they're going to defend it right now.
Okay, so they're just sitting tight then.
Yeah, they bought a base of influence there, and let me look real quick and make sure I'm not screwing this up. Will you add a base of influence for them?
Yes. Asset tracker. Bandita.
Yeah, because you can only buy assets on planets that you have bases of influence on. So that's why everyone wants bases of influence on all of these planets, so they can buy assets directly there and not have to move them there.
Okay, base of influence.
Cool. All they have is skirmishers, and there's nothing really. What all is on that planet? What all is on Fatima? Do they want?
I mean, all of the Muslims are on Fatima. According to the timeline, there's 3 fleets from the Tortugan Brotherhood there, and there's 2 fleets of the Ichizo royal family there as well.
They could just outright attack the neo-fundamentalist Muslims' base of influence right now.
Yeah. Let's do that.
So, yeah.
Kick them in the face while they're down.
Right? So roll... they're elite skirmishers. They're force versus the neo-fundamentalist Muslims. The Bandito clan has so 1d10 plus 3.
9.
And then 1d10 plus 1 for the defense.
8.
Okay, so that's a successful attack. Let me check there. They have plutocratic. That doesn't do them any good. And the Bandito clan has scavengers. Yes, they want to destroy this. They want to scavenge the neo-fundamentalist Muslims' base of influence. Cool. So the Bandito clan skirmishers deal 2d4 damage, which is not ever going to be enough to destroy their base of influence. That's fine.
Well, not today.
Right.
But maybe tomorrow. And it is 6.
So
that's a high roll for 2d4.
The neo-fundamentalist Muslims currently have 9 hit points. Cool.
I mean,
I
hear the bell tolling.
No, they're gone. They're not gone right now.
No one's coming to help them.
Someone will kill them this turn.
No one's coming to help them. The pirates don't want to help them. The New Book Muslims don't want to help them. The Ichizo don't want to help them. They're totally... No. They have no friends. They've no friends.
They got a base of influence on Fatima and attacked Neo-Muslim BLI for 6 damage. Right? It was 6, right?
Yes.
Cool.
Roll it.
Ten. We already do that?
10.
Yeah, we already did that.
That's no good.
20.
21. West Solidarity.
Deal 2 damage to Victory, Union, Monopoly, and Strike Fleet is destroyed. That's right. They're kind of getting beat up right now.
Kind of getting their butts pushed in a little bit.
West Solidarity, right?
Yep. Let's order these.
Oh,
easy.
Yeah, I won't do it. I took my hands off.
I was just changing the order. They have Cyber Ninjas versus that darn Monopoly.
I know, right?
I just see a man with an eyeglass, laughing, with a monocle.
So I think the best thing for them to do is just dump their cyber ninjas this turn.
Dump
now,
as in
fight them.
Yes.
We're using our cyber ninjas to attack you.
Yes, and then they have.
Are they defending?
Well, they're sitting on 4 creds right now. Okay.
Okay.
Which they can use to get a militia unit. They could use to get some. Go away. Some hardened personnel. They can use it to get some guerrilla populace. They can use it to get several different things to have at least something to defend with after they throw the cyber ninjas at them.
All right. Well, what do you think they want to buy? Because if they buy something this turn, their cyber ninjas can attack.
Right. No, I say they attack.
Okay, so they are going to attack this turn.
Yes.
Okay. So, give me a cunning versus cunning.
Okay.
West Solidarity versus Victory Union.
Okay.
Cunning is 1d10 plus 3.
Ooh, that was almost a 10. That's 5.
And the Victory Union gets 1d10 plus 3.
Oh my goodness, also a 5.
Now hold on. Plutocratic means once per turn, this faction can roll an additional d10 when making a wealth attack. Okay, cool. Neither of them have anything in their tags that help them on this.
That help them do anything.
So it's a tie?
It's 5 and 5.
So it's a tie. So the Cyber Ninjas deal 2d6 damage. Oh, did we decide what we were defending with? The Monopoly or the security personnel?
Probably the Monopoly. It's got the better counterattack.
Okay.
So 2d6 from the Cyber Ninjas.
Yep. Cyber Ninjas deal 2d6 damage.
That's 8.
So the Monopoly goes down to 2.
Okay.
And then the Monopoly deals 1d6 damage to the Cyber Ninjas. Please roll something smaller than 4.
1d6?
Roll 1d6.
Hopefully smaller than 4. 4.
Cyber Ninjas are destroyed.
Okay. Oh, man. These little civil wars we created are not lasting very long.
No. So, Cyber Ninjas. Attack. Monopoly. Oh, who's the Monopoly? The Victory Union.
Victory Union. And they still have their security personnel, which don't have a lot of hit points. Like, they're
Cyber
not...
Ninjas attack VU Monopoly. Deal... What they deal? 8 damage?
8.
They dealt 8 damage. Counterattack. Okay. I think that's it, right?
Yeah, next one. Roll it.
Okay, cool.
$12, which is 13, which is the Brust of Krovi, which are moving tanks onto the Lamella.
Yep.
That'll be big.
So, what is on Lamella that they can destroy?
We were going after the bank to kill the wealth asset.
Right, but it's Magic Gathering, remember? Not...
Right, I mean, let's go to the asset tracker, Zahidi Combine, have all of their things on Lamella. So they have venture capital, they have transit web. Let's just count the things that they can block with.
Right.
And if I were them, I would either block with pre-tech infantry, which is 2d8 plus 2.
Also have a grav tank formation.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll definitely block.
With either the integral protocols
Yeah.
or, I mean, planetary defenses is what I would block with. Might not have been the best call for the Bratz of Krovi. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we'll start with the defense from the planetary defenses for sure.
Yeah, because that just makes the most sense.
So, the faction tracker, real quick, the Zahides, they have a psychic academy, which means, oh, I totally forgot about that. Psychic academy. This faction can provide psychic mentor training. Once per turn, this faction can force a rival faction to re-roll any D10, whether or not this faction was involved in the action.
My goodness.
So, the grav tanks, right? Grav tanks first, do you think?
Yeah.
Or the infantry first?
Grav tanks, man. Then the infantry marches in behind him.
Okay, so let me go to the timeline real quick. And on the Zahidi Combine... No. The Zahidi Combine already did their turn.
Yeah. This is the Bratz of Krovi.
Okay, the Bratz of Krovi. Tanks.
You're riding in the Ichizu royal family spot.
Oh, well, there was a box there a second ago.
Yeah, I was telling you where to go.
Tanks attack. Planetary defenses. Cool. So roll me. It's force v force, right? On the tanks. On the Bratz of Krovi.
So 1d10 plus.
Force v force. 1d10 plus 6.
9.
And then 1d10 plus 7.
9.
Okay. So, the grav tank formation deals 2d10 plus 4.
Jeez. That's 12 damage.
What were the numbers specifically on
6
the two?
and 2.
Okay, cool. So their planetary defenses take 12 damage.
Which is down to 20, or was it 20?
It was 20, it's now down to 8. I changed it.
Okay, I couldn't see.
And
Cool.
then give me 2d6 plus 6. Planetary defenses can only defend against starship type assets.
Oh, so we have to not use that. Back
Okay.
up. Rerolls.
So, yeah, no, we'll do the integral protocols.
We're learning. Which is even worse, honestly.
Integral protocols can only defend versus cunning.
Okay. Pre-tech infantry.
Well, they also have a grav tank formation.
I mean, but the pre-tech
So
infantry has a higher
which-
defense. 2d8 plus 2 is better than 1d10.
And the scavenger fleet is currently on another planet.
Yeah, they don't have that.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it just happened that way.
So, pre-tech infantry?
Pre-tech infantry. So we have to redo that roll with planetary defense. So,
I don't think so.
I mean, damage-wise, correct?
I still did 12 damage,
Okay.
but they get to a counterattack that 2d8 plus 2.
Okay.
Everything else still works exactly the same.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
So give me a 2d8 plus 2, which that's how much damage they'll do to the grav tank formation.
12.
12. No. So the grav tank formation
Down to 2.
now has 2 hit points.
My goodness. Pre-tech
Then-
infantry is really powerful.
It is. So the pre-tech infantry then attack, I assume, the same pre-tech infantry, right?
Say it again? They're attacking with what? Say it again, I'm sorry.
What's the starting hit points on pre-tech infantry?
Starting?
Yeah.
I got you.
14? 16?
Pre-tech infantry has a starting hit points of 16.
So their pre-tech infantry is down to 4. Cool. Fix that. Everything else here is right. Awesome.
Okay.
So, the Brats of Crovy,
Are attacking with their pre-tech infantry.
yes, force v force, 2d8.
Okay, so what do you need from me?
So, I think I need the same 2 rolls you just rolled. Zahidi Combine is 1d10 plus 7. Brats of Crovy is 1d10 plus 6.
So attack first. So 1d10 plus 6.
Yep.
8.
1d10 plus 7.
14.
Yeah, they're not gonna do anything.
2.
So
2d8 plus 2.
yes, the counterattack is successful.
6 damage. 1 and 3.
Brats of Crovy pre-tech infantry goes down
So
to 10.
that's okay. That's not the worst.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not good.
No, they got pushed back.
Yeah.
Hard pushback.
Okay. So, on the timeline, and they did not attack the planetary defenses. They attacked Zahidi. And it was all kind of a wash, really.
Right.
They just got pushed back.
Yeah.
But that's going to say that tanks and
And they didn't attack the
Infantry.
planetary defenses.
attack the pre-check infantry and get pushed back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've changed already. You just
Okay.
can't see it yet. I don't
Nice.
think. Okay, so roll again. Another turn,
Sure.
right? How about
14.
14?
Which is 15, which is the meteor claim.
Commodities broker gives a 7 discount.
We're
Plans
buying,
supply.
we're buying
Yeah.
blockade runners this turn, which should be all of their money. Meteor clan is sitting right at 6. So yeah, that's all their money. So we'll drop that to 0. Asset tracker. Meteor clan. And 1 below. What did I see we're getting? Blockade fleet?
Blockade fleet. Blockade runners. No,
Oh.
blockade runners.
That's completely different.
They need a way to move their stuff.
Where's blockade runners? Is that a wealth thing?
Oh, I don't know.
It is. It is a wealth thing. Why? Wait a minute. Yes, that makes sense. I was confused for a moment. But it passed.
Cool. I'm glad.
Okay.
Um,
They have blockade runners.
House of Crovy still has no success on their commercial expansion. The Meteor Clan is also trying to do commercial expansion, but they have 0 out of 6 because they can't leave their home world. So, let's go on to the next one.
Okay.
looks like number 4.
Which I believe we've done. Number 5, Stellar Unity. We're going to try to intercept the Seductress. And do a transport lockdown.
Okay, so if we go to the asset tracker, Stellar Unity. Their psychic assassins are stealthed.
Right.
Their transport lockdown. Okay, they're going to make a cunning versus cunning attack against the Pelasgon Pippinger band.
Right.
Alright, so let's do that. Stellar Unity is 1d6 or 1d10 plus 6.
Looks like 13.
And then 1d10 plus 8.
And 1d10 plus 8?
Yep.
11.
So, the Pelasgon Pippinger band cannot move stuff onto or off of Huertas
Correct.
right now. So, lockdown Huertas versus the PPB. Success. Cool. I don't think they have anything else.
Are they going to try to get the Seductress with the Psychic Assassins? Not the Psychic Assassins.
Well, she's still stealth. They can't target her.
Then can't
Right
they
now.
roll to try to find her? Against her
no.
stealth? I thought that was a roll you could do.
Let me see. I know some units can,
Ah.
but I don't know that every unit can. Give me 1 second here. Sorry.
Because the Psychic Assassins are also stealth.
Right, but that doesn't mean they can see each other.
Right. Zeratul can't see Nova. Just because they're walking in the same stealth cloak.
Right? What the heck? Is there some way to reveal stealth other than
Other than what?
No, I think you have to have a unit that reveals stealth in order to reveal stealth. So they'll have to acquire that. Because, like, their counterintelligence unit, they can attack with it, but it doesn't actually do... It doesn't reveal stealth. Most things don't, but most things aren't stealthed. So... Crazy.
Yeah, that's weird.
What you were thinking of is all of the Panopticon matrices that Spiker has.
And that's where stealth units have to
Those-
roll against it.
Force everyone to reveal their stealth unless they get a
really, really good roll.
Yeah.
It is the best cunning asset available.
Yeah. Let me look at one more thing real quick.
Yeah.
About the secretive organizations and see if that says something that I missed somewhere else. Down here at the bottom. Mercenaries, Monopoly, Union Toughs, faction tags. That's what I'm looking for. Secretive. Okay, see the list of cunning assets for details on stealth. Wealth assets. This is cunning assets, yes. Okay. Stealth is not an asset, a special quality that can be purchased for another special forces asset on the planet. An asset that has been stealthed cannot be attacked or detected by another faction. If the unit normally requires the permission of a planetary government to be moved onto a planet, that permission may be forgone. An asset loses stealth if it is used to attack or to defend. So yeah, until they get some unit that will force that stealth asset out, like a seductress, they could use a seductress to reveal that seductress, but right now they don't have anything to reveal her.
Right.
I think they're just waiting for her to make a mistake. And they've got her locked down where she can't leave this planet. So I think they're happy about that. Are we done? Are we ready for the next faction?
Yeah, I think you're good, because that was
Stella Unity?
Stellar Unity.
Did I add it to the timeline? I think so. Yeah, I did. Are we on the syncretic Protestant pagans now? I rolled a 6.
Which is the 7, which is an Adoni Neogen Alliance.
Okay. They move their researchers to Lysterides to study the monks.
And they're
So
activate that pre-tech manufacturing.
Get a base. So they get a base of influence on Lyserides. Does that activate their goal? The Adoni Neogen Alliance? Yes, expand influence. So they get a new goal. And I think they want Peaceable Kingdom too. They want to take 4 turns to just chill.
Cool.
Don't you think?
I mean, that's what it feels like.
Okay, so let's look real quick at goals. And expand influence is difficulty 1, +1 if the attempt is contested by a rival faction. So on the faction tracker, they get 1 XP. Who else got?
Which the Adoni Neogen Alliance had Peaceable Kingdom.
Right. I changed it. No. They just changed it to Peaceful Kingdom. They had Expand Influence. Which
okay.
they did. So I gave them 1 XP and changed them to Peaceful Kingdom.
The Bandito clan, did they?
They had Expand Influence?
Bandito clan, yeah. So they
Who else?
They now get Peaceable Kingdom. It's just sort of, maybe? Because they're about to be in a lot more fighting.
Right. I think they're going to get Blood the Enemy.
Yeah, Blood the Enemy.
I think that makes sense for them. Let me look at that exactly. Goals.
Faction
Blood the enemy.
tracker.
Yeah. They get blood the enemy. I'm
Yeah,
excited.
they're the that's it. Expand influence Tortugan Brotherhood, so they might still yet do something, but we haven't got to them yet.
The Rahimi Caesarians.
The Caesarians had planetary seizure that they're working on.
Okay. And the Plasgon Pippinger band.
Inside enemy territory.
Okay. Right.
Very different.
Cool. Then yeah, we're ready to go on. Yeah. Aren't we? Am I wrong?
No, we're good to go.
Okay, cool. 19, which is 20, which is the Sandoos.
The good old Sandoos.
So they just lost. No, that was the other civil war. Sandoos and the Thalians.
They have harvesters and saboteurs still. The Thalians still have post-tech infantry, but that's it.
How much money do they have?
The Sandoos?
Yeah.
Excuse me. They have 4 credits, just like the Thalians.
I think they take a turn to run their harvesters.
Okay.
Well, no, if they attack with their saboteurs, they can totally
Shut down
stop
the Thalians.
the post-tech infantry from attacking their harvesters
Right? That's what I would do.
until next turn. So yeah, let's do that. So we got a Cunning versus Cunning, Sandoos versus Thalians. You ready?
Hit me.
1d10 plus 4. 1d10 plus 4.
1d10 plus 4 comes out to 7. 1d10 plus 4 comes out to 7.
Okay, so it's another tie.
Another die.
So
Both rolled 3s.
I'm going to take their post-tech infantry. Will you make them a different color so we know that they're locked up for this turn?
The Thalians.
Just their post-tech infantry. Cool. So roll me 2d4 damage. This is the Sandu saboteurs attacking the Thalians post-tech infantry.
Five.
Okay, and then 1d8 damage against the saboteurs. You could destroy them right here.
Four.
Wonderful. All right.
Interesting.
So let me go to the timeline. Saboteurs attack post-tech. How much damage did the saboteurs do? Do you remember?
5. And the counterattack was 4.
Cool. Next turn.
Comes out 2.
3 after everything.
Yep, which we've done, I
Spiker?
believe. No, Spiker, nice.
Activated Harvesters and Venture Capital gain 4 credits, pays 11 to Breaths of Krovi for influence. I thought we did. I think he made... Did he not just make 1? Am I wrong? I might be wrong.
Because
No,
he's
I'm
at
wrong.
6. Yeah,
Okay.
he hasn't moved anything with him yet.
Okay, so activate his Harvesters. We're going to do the same thing again, don't you think?
Yeah.
Like he gets 1 on his Peaceful Kingdom. No, he doesn't have Peaceful Kingdom. He's got
Wealth
the
of
other.
Worlds.
Okay, so he gets roll 1d6.
Okay, we got a 2.
Okay, so there's nothing. And then roll 1d8.
5.
So he gets 2 fat crits.
Good. He's up to 8.
Cool. Spiker got 2 creds from Venture. 15, 16. Zhao Yun. They get 1 towards their goal,
Right.
and they're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna activate their venture capital. Roll me 1d8.
Okay. 5.
So they get 2 creds.
Cool. Zhao Yan.
Yeah.
That puts them up to 18.
I rolled a 22. So 23 is Victory Union.
Victory Union's turn.
Did we not do that already?
No, we did the West Solidarity's turn.
Okay. So the West Solidarity has nothing to defend with.
No, they're completely busted.
So give me they don't even get to defend. So roll me 1d6
1.
and roll me 1d3 plus 1.
That didn't work. It was 4. Came out as 4 both times. He didn't roll a dice because there's no 1d3.
So 5 total.
It was 4 both times.
Well, you
On a
rolled,
1d3, I rolled a 3 plus 1.
right, but the other roll, the first roll,
Was a 1.
was a 1. So 5 total.
5 total.
Okay. So in the timeline, they dealt 5 damage to the base of influence for the West Solidarity. Cool. I knew it would be much easier than the first one. The first
Right.
one was rough.
The first faction turn took a little while. Keep going.
Yeah. So number 4 makes number 5. Stellar Unity already done. We're gonna have to do it the other way, aren't we? Not yet. How about number 24?
Yeah, no. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left. Roll me a 1d7. Two gets you the syncretic pagan Protestant pagans.
And last month, they moved their org moles onto Tho, where the Victory Union is fighting the West Solidarity. Do they get Protestant pagans?
So they can move to Tho.
Syncretic Protestant.
They have expanded influence, and they definitely get a base
So
of influence.
yeah, they're going to get a base of influence.
So yeah, they get an
And
experience
then,
Peaceable Kingdom?
I think they're going to get Destroy the Foe.
Who's Destroy the Foe? Is it
They're
a Civil
gonna-
War planet?
Yeah, they're going to get rid of, like, they would love to get rid of the West Solidarity.
Oh, that's that planet, yes.
Yeah, no, it's the West Solidarity and the Victory Union planet, and they're probably just going to kill whoever wins and take over that planet.
Right, or finish off the loser and assimilate the other one.
Right. They get a BOI on Tho and a new goal. You gave them their 1 XP, right?
Yes, it did.
Cool. 1d6, right?
Let me check real quick. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I was off last time, but that's okay.
So I rolled a 6.
Okay, so that's the Thalians.
Yep. Oh, what do they have left?
The Thalians have postic infantry that they
Nothing.
can't use.
How much money do they have?
They have 4.
So what can they buy?
Security personnel for 2. They can only buy 1 thing per turn, can't they?
Yep.
Heavy drop assets. No, that ain't gonna help them at all. Militia unit gets them 1d6 and a 1d4 plus 1 defense. Probably what I would buy.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah.
Will you copy and paste that for me? I made a spot for it already.
Yes, militia unit.
And that's going onto rates. Onto, whoops. Thalia. And that's 606. Cool. So they bought a militia unit. So now I'm down to 6. And I rolled a 1.
Which just so happens to be the exchange consulate.
So, put her at 2 out of 4 on her peaceful kingdom. And I'm going to roll a 1d6 for her. And I rolled a 1. So she fails on her harvesters.
They just got that this turn.
She purchased harvesters last turn.
I was sorry. I was looking to make sure I had all my peaceable kingdoms checked off on the things.
Ah,
so
cool.
she failed then. Okay.
Yep.
Next thing.
1d5. We're gonna get. Oh, I rolled a 1 again. So Tortugan Brotherhood, correct? I think so.
Yes.
What's that one?
That's the closest one to the top.
Alright, and they moved all of their 3 fleets to Fatima, and they're gonna counterattack because Who was it last turn that attacked their fleet?
It was
The Hechizo,
yeah,
right?
right.
Yeah, the Hechizo royal family, blockade fleet, and strike fleet are both within striking distance of all three of their fleets.
Right.
So, Tortugan Brotherhood. I guess I can do it all from right here.
Yeah, the blockade fleet and the strike fleet are the only things that are
So
there.
let's do the blockade fleet first.
Okay.
So we're gonna do force versus wealth.
Okay.
Let me figure out what that is. This is the Tortugan Brotherhood's force. So 1d10 plus 6.
10.
1d10 plus 6.
15.
So the royal family defends.
Hard.
What does a blockade fleet do in counterattack? Nothing.
Cool.
So they just don't get shot.
Okay.
So that was the two blockade fleets against each other.
Now.
So now the two strike fleets, force versus force, against the Hechizo royal family blockade fleet.
Okay. What do you got for me?
Force versus force. The Tortugan Brotherhood is 1d10 plus 6.
Comes out to a 11.
And the Hechizo royal family is 1d10 plus 5.
Oop, I did that wrong. So we're gonna roll that 1d10 plus 5. 9.
So the Hechizo royal family defended successfully? Again?
No, it was a 10.
Oh, a 10 and a 9.
10 and
Okay.
a 9.
So, the strike fleet deals 2d6 damage to the Hechizo royal family's blockade fleet.
Two D.
2d6.
Comes out to 8.
That is a destroyed blockade fleet.
Nice.
So, the other strike fleet, roll me the same thing of 1d10 plus 6 and 1d10 plus 5.
Uh, 16 and 8.
So that's a successful attack.
Yep. 2d8 plus
So-
2d6.
Yep, give me 2d6.
6.
And the Hechizo royal family's strike fleet is reduced to 2 hit points.
Wow. Tortugan Brotherhood came in fast.
Yeah. So, timeline. Tort fleets. Tortugan fleets destroyed the Hechizo blockade fleet and wounded the other fleet. And 6 damage to strike. Cool. So 1d4.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever. Sorry. 3. The Ismaili Protectorate. Paid 2 fat creds for influence in Spiker trading deals. Oh yeah, they're doing the same thing, Wealth of Worlds. Same thing as Spiker. So, how much money do they have right now?
The Neo-Fundamentalists?
No. The Ismaili Protectorate.
Oh.
They have
Totally
2.
They have 2. They have a deuce.
So, if they give their 2 to someone this turn, they can achieve this goal.
Right.
And this goal for them
Was to Spiker to get a little extra trade.
Oh, they don't have to.
Right, but that was the original.
Right, that's who they paid the first 2 to.
2-2.
2. Hmm. Who else is nearby them? Let me get the map up. They're right there. I think they're gonna pay some money to the Tortugan Brotherhood, just to be like, hey guys,
Sup?
don't come over here, please.
Yeah, that works for me.
It'd be cool.
It'd be cool.
So they're gonna go down to $0 and give 2 to the Tortugan Brotherhood, which puts them up to 10. And then they're gonna get rid of their Wealth of Worlds goal. They get 2 XP, and their Wealth of Worlds. They can't take Wealth of Worlds again until they increase their wealth score. So I think we're going to get Peaceable Kingdom for them. They just paid a bunch of money to be treated cool and everybody like them, and don't come here and screw with us when we're friendly. So hopefully they can use that to build some momentum by being at peace for 4 turns. Sound good?
Sounds good to me, brother.
So, timeline. Ismaili Protectorate. They pay 2 to the Tortugan Brotherhood and work and start Peaceable Kingdom. Cool. So, roll 1d3.
1d3.
I rolled a 3. No, I rolled a 2.
So that puts you on the New Fundamentalist Muslims.
We already did them.
No, we did the New Book Muslims. Unless the
Oh,
timeline.
I put them in the wrong place. Are they in the right place on yours?
Destroy Neo-Fundamentalist Harvesters. No, they're not. Yeah, they are. New Book Muslims is done.
Oh,
So,
I rolled a 2.
Which?
1, 2.
Oh.
Okay, I rolled a 2.
So Bear
So we're
Guild.
on the Bear Guild.
My bad.
Okay. It's okay. I said 3 the first time. I totally get it. Bear Guild. What did they do last month? They purchased Post-Tech Infantry. What is their goal?
Peaceable Kingdom.
Okay, so put them at 2 out of 4.
Okay.
They're not going to attack this turn. What do they have? They get 10 fat creds. They have 10 fat creds? Jeez.
The Bear Guild, yeah, they're moving along now. Oh, they didn't spend anything last turn.
They bought, according to my sheet, they bought Post-Tech Infantry last turn. That's what I have in the timeline.
So, Bear Guild, Asset Tracker. Bear Guild, they use their pre-tag logistics to buy.
Oh, to buy that for half price. Okay, cool. So, what do they want to make money? They could pop their venture capital right now.
Right, might as well. They're just
they
kind of
could-
turtling. Really, they might as well. I would pop venture capital if I was them.
And their commodities broker.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah, so roll me 1d8 and then roll me 1d8.
That's a 6. That's a 4.
So the 6 earns them 2 fact creds from their venture capital,
Okay, and the 4 is not enough.
right? Bear Guild, their commodities broker. So the commodities broker lets them subtract 4 from their next purchase, and their venture
next turn.
capital gives them 2. Did I say 2? Commodities broker, venture capital. Yes, they got 2 fact creds from their venture capital, and their commodities broker saved them 4 the next time they buy something. So, Hechizo royal family or neo-fundamentalist Muslims?
Roll a 1 or 2.
I rolled a 2.
Neo-fundamentalist
Neo-fundamentalist Muslims. They have nothing left.
So
How much money do they have?
Neo-fundamental. I have 6.
They have 6.
They have 6. That's enough to buy certain things. Do they have any abilities that will... No, they don't. They have nothing left. And they don't even have any... They have plutocratic, which doesn't help them at all.
With 6,
They could buy zealots again.
zealots are terrible.
They are cyber ninjas.
But where they're at right now, zealots are the worst thing they could buy.
Cyber ninjas, not the best. I would probably buy, if I were them, I'd probably buy a militia unit. And then next turn, faction tracker. Next turn, because they'll get another 3 points next turn. That'll put them up to 5. And then they could buy some elite skirmishers. Or they could buy elite skirmishers this turn.
What about Union Toughs?
Union Toughs.
It's a wealth asset.
To do what? Union
They're a
Toughs.
military unit.
But they're not, like, okay, they have 1d4 plus 1 attack, 1d4 defense, when they can just buy elite skirmishers, which
They have
is...
6 hit points.
Right, elite skirmishers have 5 hit points and 2d4 attack and 1d4 plus 1 defense.
Okay.
I mean, that makes more sense to me. And then next turn they'll get 4 and they can buy a militia unit. So I'd get the elite skirmishers if I were them.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, it's just... If I was playing the game, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get it. I get
What
it.
I would do.
So let me write this in. The neo-fundamentalist Muslims bought elite skirmishers.
Copied and pasted in the assets.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Bought elite skirmishers. Awesome. And that leaves us, last but not least, the Hechizo royal family, who's been not doing so
No,
hot.
they've had a rough last part of the turn. They came in a little strong, but they...
I think, and this is me playing this game,
Yeah.
I think they're gonna get, because their strike fleet is kind of jacked up.
Fatima. Yeah, the strike fleet's a little rough.
They already lost one of their fleets.
They have 14 creds.
And their other fleet is in really bad shape. So I think they're just gonna pull their strike fleet back home.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
We're bringing this home. Y'all can fight if you want.
And they're taking their blockades are gone, aren't they?
Yeah, the blockade fleet's destroyed.
Yeah, they just pull out.
So this Meteor Clan's psychic assassins are not here. They're not on Fatima. What planet are they supposed to be on?
Astrid.
Yeah, the Astrid system. What's in the Astrid
Let
system?
me jump over there. They're supposed to be on Ahrolay.
How do you spell that?
Audolye.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. So their strike fleet is going to stay in Priam, but it's going back to the other planet. The Achiza royal family is off this.
All right.
It's in the same system, so they can still do something else. They might want to buy something.
I mean, what's their wealth assets look like? Ichizu.
How much are planetary defenses?
Planetary defenses are 18 creds.
So they don't have enough for that.
They're almost there.
All right. What did they? What else? What other assets did they have?
Ichizu's all about wealth. Wealth and force.
They have no way to.
Do they have venture capital?
No.
They should get it.
What's the other one that we
it's
like
14.
better?
It's 14. The pre-tech manufacturer is 25.
Okay.
So
They don't have 14?
They
only
don't.
have 12?
They don't, but we could.
What are they at right now?
14.
They're at 14?
Yes.
They have 14 credits.
Yes.
And how much does the venture capital cost?
15.
Ah.
We could do marketers.
I like marketers.
Yeah.
They seemed good.
Ooh, wait. Medical center assets allows salvage repair of damaged assets. Once between turns, a special forces or military unit asset on the world is if it is destroyed, the faction may immediately pay half its cost and restore it with 1 hit point. Any repair asset action can be taken that would cost less than 1 faction cred. Any repair asset action taken on the world costs 1 less faction cred, or because there's a whole repair function, I bet, in this game.
Oh yeah.
Fixing. So a medical center might not be a bad set for them too. It's only 12. And if the Trun2 Brotherhood pushes in, it gives them some defense.
Does it have a counterattack?
No, it's just a facility.
It's just some empty hit points to soak up some damage.
Yeah, and healing
Okay.
ships up.
So the Achiza royal family,
Medical center.
it's at 1 below. No, I screwed that up. No, I didn't. Cool.
It just looked like you did.
201. Priam. Awesome. And then on the timeline, they pulled their strike fleet home and purchased a medical what?
Center. Purchase a medical center. All right.
Thanks for watching us do this again, guys.
Right, we did that whole thing in 1 hour and 30.
Feeling a lot better.
We did better this game. Thanks for guys
Feeling
watching.
a lot better.
Leave a like, leave a subscribe, leave a comment. Well, guys, we'll catch you on the next one. You have a good time.